You guys lose me? I want to make sure. Comes back in here. Jonathan, can you see me now? Can you hear me now? Did everybody lose me before? Okay, thank you. Sorry about that, gang. I don't know why there's certain patches of the neighborhood just boot me. I don't know why. No idea. It's like you walk down one little strip of street and then you get busted, you get booted. Whether it's this way or that way, I don't know. Would you play Caballero, Jonathan, against Tampa Bay? I know I would. I guess, and especially since the team he's familiar with. And he played in Steinbrenner Field most of the year this year. He can help, school the Yankees on how to attack Tampa Bay, which has historically given the Yankees fits, right? And I think it'd be a good idea to play him. Yeah. Get him on base. Let him steal bags, right? Let him create havoc on the base paths. No doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. I hope they do that, man. I really, really do. Somebody was asking, should we go after Tucker or re-sign Bellinger? I would go after re-signing Bellinger, personally. I don't see Tucker being $300 million more. Worth that much more than Bellinger. That's what he's going to cost. Right? And again, I don't think it's worth it. Yeah, exactly, Jonathan. I would do the same thing, my man. Same thing. Bellinger's, he can handle here. He plays well here. He likes being here. He fits well here. Right? And that's not something I want to disrupt. It's very hard to find guys. Morning. It's very hard to find. Hey, Pop, how you doing, buddy? Very hard to find guys who want to be here and play well here at the same time. Yeah, I don't see the benefit either for Tucker over Bellinger. Just like I don't see the benefit for trading Ketel Marte. Especially trading George Lombard. People are like, I'll pack George Lombard's back. For what? He's 10 years older than Lombard. He's got an injury history, too. Why are we doing that? I don't see the point in that either. Luis, what's happening, man? You feel better about the Yankees making a... Look, they needed to win that series, no doubt about it. So they got 2 against Tampa starting tomorrow. And then come back home, they go right into 4 against Boston and right into 3 versus the Nationals. And then they travel to Chicago and face the White Sox for 4. So after tomorrow, they play at least 9 straight games, right? Actually, no, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 1, 2, 4. I said 11 straight games. Without a day off. So if they can win a chunk of those games, and again, we need more days like yesterday where the Red Sox and the Blue Jays lost on days that the Yankees won, so we could pick up ground. We need it to happen too. We need the Yankees to win on days that the Blue Jays don't win, or on days that the Red Sox don't win. They're only half a game behind the Red Sox now in the division. So, and I could see, I don't know. We still have Jazz next year, too. We have Jazz for 2026. He's not a free agent until 2027. And I don't think they're going to make any. That it also means and gives them the luxury of not having to rush George Lombard. I think a full year in AAA would be a good idea for him. Right? He's hitting well over the last 2 weeks, AA, but 2 weeks is not enough. You know, even Jason Dominguez and Spencer Jones, they had an adjustment period at AA, right? And then at some point they started murdering the ball. I mean, Spencer Jones, he has 30 home runs already, right? And they got 26 steals, I think. So he's going to get 30-30 this year. And that's true AA and AAA, yes. But he has not really slowed down since coming to AAA. Guy's got like 15 home runs in AAA, right? So he's showing that he's transitioning nicely. Obviously, he's got to transition again to the majors. And if he gets a September call-up, I hope he gets an opportunity. Because I don't want to call him up here in September if they're going to sit him 60% of the time. Because the unfortunate part of calling him up is you're going to either sit Dominguez or Grisham. Most likely it's going to be Dominguez. I know it's going to piss off a lot of fans, right? Who already don't think Dominguez is being treated fairly, even though he has more bats than Trent Grisham. So, then what happens then? Because that's a fact. If Jones comes up, you can't sit him. There's no way. You're never going to get an idea of how well he can play at the majors if you sit the guy. And playing him once a week is not enough. Yankees have done that far too often. They call up a guy, or get a guy up here, trade for a guy. He plays once a week. Well, he didn't play well, so he's a bust. Well, how do you expect him to play well? This isn't Elm Jack Little League in Queens, New York. Just the major leagues. You got to play regularly in order to be consistent. This is the hardest league to transition in, right? And to be consistent. And in order to do that, you've got to have regular playing time. There's on a very rare occasion, does somebody like Oswaldo Cabrera come to play, where he plays just as good part-time as he does full-time. And sometimes better part-time, right? Rarity. That's why he's so valuable to the Yankees as a utility guy, as a Swiss Army knife. When he comes back next year, you have him and Caballero. I would figure out a way to get both of these guys in line on a regular basis. Yo, greetings, Zach Marbles. What's happening, Zach? What's up, Zach? What's up? Yeah, you can put Slater on the 6th-day IL. Procedurally, it makes it easier, but on the same token, in order to get him on the 26th, you have to sit a guy. And who are you going to sit? Is the question. You can't sit Grisham. He's like one of the most clutch players on the team. Right? Not going to sit Bellinger. You're not going to sit Judge. So who are you going to sit for Jones to get him to play? It's going to have to be Dominguez. And that's going to be the kryptonite. Not a lot of people are going to want to hear that, but it's true. So it's a good problem to have, but it's also a problem to have. Right? That's the downside of having this extra depth in the outfield. Again, once Trent Grisham moves on, I think he does move on. But that said, if somehow Bellinger doesn't come back, I can see the Yankees bring back Trent Grisham. And then adding Spencer Jones to that. And Trent Grisham is going to cost probably half the price of Cody Bellinger, who's going to cost a third of the price of Kyle Tucker. So something to mind too. They can do Grisham and Bellinger and still save probably $200 million less than they would pay Tucker. But that also blocks Spencer Jones. And do they want to do that? We'll see. I mean, it's already a problem for Dominguez fans right now. So how do they navigate that area? So Tucker, I mean, I don't really care if we get Tucker, to be honest with you. Let him go to somewhere else. He'll go to the highest bidder, most likely. He's a board client, so. Yeah, and I could see Dominguez getting traded too. We've talked about that too, Jonathan, right? I mean, but at this point now, who do you trade him for? You have Garrett Cole coming back. You have Cam Schlittler emerging. So you have starting rotation pretty stacked right now, especially next year. Cole will be back in May. So you're going to really trade for a frontline pitcher to have Cole come back, and what are you going to do then? You're going to sit Schlittler, send him back down for what? So he's got a big arm hand. And we have guys like Carlos Legrand too. We have some other big arms here, right? So who do you trade him for? Do you trade him for a reliever with multiple controllable years? I mean, Mason Miller's been already traded, right? What other relievers can you think of that is worth trading Dominguez for? Like Mason Miller would have been the guy, but Mason Miller also, he cost a hell of a lot more. You'd have to trade Dominguez, Lombard, and Jones to get Mason Miller. That was pretty much the equivalent of what the Padres gave up for him, right? For one guy. Ryan Yarbrough, I think, is going to be long relief when he comes back. Long relief on the lefty side. And who they're going to move on from? I think it's going to be either, if I had to guess, either Brent Hedrick or Mark Leiter Jr. I don't know, one of these guys. But also, I don't know if Ryan Yarbrough, does he have any control beyond this year? Or is he going to be a free agent at the end of the year? That I have to look up. But he'll be lefty long relief, Ryan Yarbrough. He's already thrown 3 innings in AAA. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Like, so what exactly do you trade Dominguez for? And why trade him for Alcantara now or Joe Ryan when we have Garrett Cole coming back next year? And Cam Schlittler kind of showing what he's about. Where do you fit, and who do you move on from in the rotation then? That's the other question. Can't trade Clark Schmidt. He's got Tommy John. So how do you figure that one out? That puzzle out. No, I doubt they're gonna re-sign Trent and Cody. I'd be surprised. I think Cody comes. Well, Cody has an opt-out, which it's up to him to exercise or not. So if he exercises it, he'll cash in. But again, probably get 160, 170 million, something like that. And he's shown that he can play here. No, I don't think. Yeah, Devin Williams, I don't think is back. I don't think Johnny Loizaga is back. I think they will try to bring back Luke Weaver. But Luke Warren, long relief? He's going to be probably one of the young starting pitching building block there. I don't know. Yeah, and Trent Grisham also, if you look at his 21 home runs, 16 of them have either tied the game for the Yankees or given the Yankees the lead. So he's been nothing but clutch here for the Yankees. So that's the guy I would give a qualifying offer to, and I'm very confident he'll turn it down and sign somewhere else. Because he'll get a heck of a lot more in a contract than he would a qualifying offer. Qualifying offer is $21 million. He's probably going to get $70 million contract, something like that. He's not going to leave $50 million on the table just to get a qualifying offer to not play full-time. He'll get a full-time gig somewhere. Yo, big. I'm going to wrap this up anyway in a second. Got to get back inside. Got to start cooking breakfast and getting the house ready to go. Hope you're feeling better, Beagle. I think I'm going to be sore. I did a lot of squats this morning. Squats with shoulder presses. I'm going to be sore. So, yeah. Lunges with med ball twists. I'm going to be sore in the butt, hamstrings, the obliques. It's a good sore. Did my strength training, my 2 mile cardio, brisk walk afterward. Got my training for the day. I'm good. It's a good way to start the day, start the week. But appreciate you all joining me. Rainy, yeah. Well, so we got a little bit of misty rain here. And it's only going to go up to 73 today. So I'll take it. And it's not going to hit 80 for like the next 4 days. I'll take it. I'm looking forward to the fall, which is my favorite season. I like the cooler weather. I really, really do. Yeah, I was out. Yeah, I was out. My garage door is open a little after 6. Doing my training. Yep. Doorbell. There you go, Beagle. Yeah, I like it. I like it. But go have a great day, everybody. Appreciate you joining me. Love you guys. You're the best. If any comes out, you'll get it here. Let's go Yankees.